Hello everyone and welcome to a first Terraria episode, like I said in my updates video. At the moment we're in the customization, we're going to edit our character. So let's just get on with it then. So let's change our hair to, I don't know, let's have a look here. Oh, that one's quite good. Oh, I don't know. This doesn't really matter because we'll get a helmet and whatnot later on in the game. Oh, so many. Should we just go with the, it's a bit, let's go with the second one. I guess that kind of could be a bit darker. So I don't know, like that maybe. Yeah, no, that looks good. And then the eyes, we'll make them jet black because I think that looks quite good. Or maybe we want to colour in them. A yellow or a green maybe. Nah, I think we'll just leave it jet black. I think that looks best. And then if we come out of that and we go skin, I think that colour fine. Shirt. Okay, so this is where the customization really does come into play. Actually, before we do that, let's get the style of our outfit. That actually looks quite good. And then just change the top. Yeah, we'll go with that actually. Actually, isn't there? I think there's a tuxedo actually. Once again, this is all just, yeah, actually we'll go with that one. This is all undershirt from what we can add, because I know there's a tuxedo in the game with the groom's outfit. So I guess we'll make this jet white. I guess we'll add the blue section, doesn't really matter because it is jet white anyway. Undershirt, make that jet white, that's just the sleeves. There we go. And the trousers, they look fine actually. Yeah, they look fine. Shoes, yeah, that actually looks perfect then. We want male, softcore, we'll leave it on that. We'll create that character and we're going to call him Lloyd. There we go. Now we can scroll through all my characters. I should be here somewhere. What do we call him? Lloyd, there he is. And then we can favorite him. And then we can click on him, there we go. And we're going to make a new world. And we're going to make it, oh, I don't know, should we go medium, small, or large? By the way, this is in 1.3.9 or something. This isn't in 1.4 yet. I guess medium, maybe. I don't want to go large, because I know getting to heck then is really hard. We'll go medium. And we're not going to go expert yet. We may do another series in the future on expert, but for now we'll do normal. And we'll go random, because I know how to play both of these. Personally, I think the Eater of Worlds is easier to fight. And I also quite like Cursed Flames. Oh, we'll shoot random. And we're going to call this, I don't know. I don't know, actually. Lloydon. Random name, I know. And there we go. Right, this should take a moment, but not too long, because we aren't in a large world. It is corruption. You can know that by that, like where you've got the little section there. You can see it's purple, and that means it's corruption. If that's red, that means it's crimson. And that little bottom, like mountain-looking thing, is hex. So I'm going to take a sip of my cup of coffee. Like I said, this shouldn't take that long, because it is only medium. If it was small, it would take like no time whatsoever. If it is quite long, I might cut it out, but don't think it'll be that long. So I guess I'm just going to talk how we're going to do this. So in the first episode, we're just going to worry about building like a house for whatever our guide's going to be called. And then we're going to focus on getting some resource. We are going to get a bit of wood. Hopefully I'm going to get a furnace, possibly some ore. That ore will be iron, obviously, because there's no point spending time with thingy. Right, so now the world's generated, we're going to have to select it again. So we can, oh, I didn't favourite it. Let's go right to the bottom. There it is. Let's favourite that, and let's select it. And there we go. He's called Cody, our guide. So I'm going to zoom in ever so slightly. Actually, I can just do this. There we go. A bit hard for you to see there. There we go. So we have a zealous copper axe, which we can use to chop down some wood. We have a copper pickaxe and a forceful copper short sword. So they're modifiers that adjust how much damage and, well, that kind of thing, basically. Damage and anything like that, really. The best weapon to use at the beginning of the game, believe it or not, is actually the copper axe. Because it swings and the copper sword just goes in front of you. So if you have enough resources, always make a broadsword, but we'll get into that when we get into the bit more further into the game. Anyway, we're going to flatten it out here, and we're going to plonk down our house. So I guess we'll just go for like a little wooden house for now. Don't need anything too fancy. Butterfly, move, please. Yeah, go and pollinate the flowers. Now, like I said, there's not going to be all of the wildlife that's in 1.4, because in 1.4 there's that, like, I think they added like loads of animals. There's not that many, because we are in 1.3.9 or something. But we probably are gonna, at some point during this series, because it's a long game, this is, it's not a short game, Terraria. Oh, there we go, killed a slime. Right, so if we just put the flooring down, I guess, then we'll just start planting the trees back as well afterwards. So, oh my goodness, it's already starting to grow back again. Okay, so there's seeds. As you can see there, we have to break them. So I'll show you what the copper sword does. Short sword, it's like this little pokey stick, I guess you could say. So let's get some wood down. There we go. So this is going to be our flooring. I know lots of people do like false foundations in this game, but we're just having a starter kind of house. We'll go up. We'll just fight this guy. I'll show you what the axe can do. It can do this, so it's a lot better. And I'm not sure what this damage is. 3, 5. So it does a bit more damage, I guess. But you know, it depends what you want, more damage or easier to fight something. If we just get a little, you know, house here. Craft a workbench, a workstation. You can use workstations or workbenches as tables for your NPCs, which we will probably use because it's always good. So, what are we going to do then? We are probably going to get some doors. They're going to be good. Get a door. Walls. They're always brilliant. There we go. We can always craft them back into other things in a moment. But we'll just quickly place these in just real quick, literally, because I mean we can just fill that in really quick, literally. We are going to need a, oh no, we didn't need a hammer. I thought we might need a hammer for that. We don't, so we can place down the door in here. There we go. Now we're going to place down, actually we'll get torches. Because you can't have an NPC living in your house without torches, they just don't like it. I'm not sure why. Well, then again, I wouldn't like to live in a house that had no torches. I'm not exactly sure what you need exactly, but I know you need a back wall. It's not allowed to be evil. So when I mean evil, I mean like crimson or corruption. and it also needs to be a certain size. So, I don't know, like that big. I'm going to see if we can get the merchant today. You need 50 silver, I believe it is, to get the merchant. It is a bit of a milestone. We're definitely not going to get the sleeping angler. In my opinion, he is the easiest to get, but you need to go across the world to get to him. You need to go all the way over to the ocean biome. This video might be slightly longer than I would normally make them, just because obviously this is setting up all of the foundation for a good series. And then some of the episodes might be shorter. So like boss fight episodes, they may be slightly shorter. We might as well just start killing the slimes if we're going to try and get there, because they do give us a bit of copper. Not much, but they do give us a bit. At the moment we have 18. So let's get some more stone then, because stone to get a furnace, and we can't craft anything without a furnace. Like nothing at all, you can't advance without a furnace, so it's always good to get some of that. And you can find a lot of stone on the surface. Also, I have seen that there is a little cave here. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there is. Here we go, now you can definitely see it. Oh. See, that is not good. But the cave is. But now we can kill him. Press some more torches. Okay, so that's a drop. We're not going to go that way yet. We may at some point today. Okay, yeah, we might right now. So, the problem with doing this is softcore allows you to lose. Okay, yeah, that was worth it. It allows you to lose money, but not items like normal survival games. But this was worth it because of this, which is a chest, a loot chest that we can get loot out of. Oh yes, an umbrella. Okay, so no. Oh yes, 22 silver, more torches, recall potions, rope. That's what I was looking for. Copper bars, grenades. They're amazing, and this is brilliant. This, if you're holding this stops you from taking full damage, and the rope we can climb up with. And also, we're probably going to get the demolitionist to move in now, which is actually slightly better than the merchant. So if we place that there, there we go, and then we can just jump over like that. But yeah, like I said, this negates full damage. So if I go up, it's a bit hard to show because I haven't got any wings or anything. But yeah, if I like try to double jump, that's because I'm used to having wings in this game, or like a clown in a bottle, which we're gonna try and get because it's so handy, or like rocket boots. So yeah, there you go. It makes you glide, and if you were higher up, it would stop you from obviously falling so fast, and by that it negates full damage and completely takes it out of the situation. Anyway, enough of me babbling. Let's get on with the game. So we can craft the furnace, which is amazing. So we can actually craft some iron tools if we need it. It's always best to place things like that in the guide's room, which we can now actually probably book him in here. And round back, I guess we're going to put the demolitionist, who is our next NPC, because we have explosives. Let me just double check. No, not that. Here we go. So if we go over here, we can do that. There we go. That little flag means that the guide lives there. So he'll make his way over slowly, but night is upon us. Now we are nearly coming up to the 15-minute mark, and we've built this. So it shows what you can do with this in such short amount of time. But this may breach up to 20 minutes, maybe not, I don't know. But like I said, this is just a beginning little episode. We've got oh actually, don't want to ruin it yet. We should have 2 NPCs moving in. We probably will, but we don't want to, you know, ruin anything by saying we have got 2 NPCs in. I'm going to make a wooden sword. Now, speaking of wooden swords, you may think wooden swords are really bad, but in the beginning of the game where you have no like metals. They're really good. So now we just wait, I guess, for the thing to arrive. This does more damage than the copper sword, believe it or not. And yeah, there we go. And also it's a broadsword. So this is what I mean by a broadsword. And then if we just do this, put this here, that is a short sword, broadsword. Broadswords are way better, in my opinion anyway. Right, I'm gonna put like, should we get a hammer? Let's get a hammer. I ain't got enough wood. Let me go and get some more wood before night comes. Because when night comes, it's worse than other survival games. Some survival games don't change anything, but most of them have enemies, more enemies coming out at night. We have zombies and demon eyes. They're the two main things we need to worry about. So we're about to come up to the 16-minute mark, which is fine, because I think we'll probably, like I said, go up to 20 minutes on the first episode, and then a bit later on we'll, reduce that down to 15 again. And then obviously we'll have some specials where we get some actual progress done. And some will be even shorter than that. But let's make a hammer. Also, the guide and all the NPCs will attack, which is really good. So if we get some stairs on here, or like a slope, don't like the fact that that's dirt and then everything else around it isn't. Put wood there. That's way better. And then, yep, look at that, we can get up there. Nice and easy, and then we can jump down. And yeah, so that's a lot better. So we have a base now, which is really good, because that's the first steps in this game, is getting a base. I am just going to make sure this housing here isn't too small or anything. Nope, we can move them in there if we want, but we're going to have the guide in the... Actually, no, we'll get the demolitionist in here. So if we talk to the guide, he's going to tell us some things. So we go up to the guy. Ah, here come the zombies, right. So you can ask about crafting and things, but let me just get rid of these zombies. So these have health, okay? A lot more health than a lot of other enemies. To begin with, that is. You can get a weapon from them, called the zombie arm, which does a lot of damage to start with. I think it's 12. Obviously that's not very much in the scheme of things, but it is at the beginning of the game. A bow also would be something that we may consider. From his arrows, don't think you can craft in this game. But we have 14 anyway. Okay, I'm dead. Just gonna say, I should have said this already, but it is a bit gruesome, this game. Yeah, it is. But, I mean, we've only died once so far, so... What happened there? Oh, yes, that is something that also happens when something lands, like a grave, lands on something. Oh, God. Oh, wait. So... Okay, no, this isn't a swing weapon. So some of them you don't have to spam the RT button or the right, the left mouse button to attack. But this one is not one of them, unfortunately. We do have a bow now, though. An agile one, so that's speed, I think. Yeah, speed and critical strike chance, and that also is not a weapon that is holding. But he's teleported in there because obviously he couldn't get up. We are gonna put or not. Okay, so this is another thing. They swarm you, like, especially in hard mode, which is after pre-hard mode, they swarm you. So I think we're probably going to consider bringing the video around to an end now, because, I mean, we've done a lot. Like, this is a lot. And then next episode, we're going to start our heckavator, or our, elevator, and start getting some ores. We're probably not going to get down to, we're definitely not going to get down to heck. But I think we're going to leave it there. Like I said, we didn't get 2 NPCs unfortunately, but we do have one on the rise. This is what we've built, and we also managed to get down there and get some things from the chest. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't. Okay, I'm dead. So we've died 3 times this episode from zombies. You don't start with much health, but next time, because we're going mining, we will get a bit more health, because you can get heart crystals, which we can utilise in that regard of getting more health, obviously. So before we end the episode, I am just going to fix my steps. I don't want Cody to die. We're going to see if we can keep Cody alive for the longest, because he's the first NPC you get for anyone else at all. So this will probably be a decently long video. Okay, I'm dead again. Okay, I keep thinking I have lots of health. I mean, not lots of health, but I mean at least a decent more than this. This is not very much, but it's good that we respawn on our steps. But I don't want to ramble on for too much longer. But there we go, make it a slope. And there we go. So I guess we'll just leave it there then. I don't think there's anything we can smelt this way. No, there's not. Actually, let's just make some armour. Oh no, never mind, we can't make armour. We have a little wooden hat that looks like hair. So we made 1 piece of armour, and we made a house, and got some things from the chest, and we got an umbrella. So that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoy, and this is the first episode. We'll be doing these weekly, possibly a bonus episode. There'll probably be a high chance for a bonus episode in the week at some point. Next episode we will be going mining and making our excavator. Where we'll make it, we'll probably, actually let's just really quickly, because tonight's ending now, because they're all running and they're not attacking me. Unless they come across me, obviously, like that. But we can attack them like that, and we can knock them off because we have a good sword. Okay, here's the demon eyes. Okay, so yeah, we're going to end it here today. That's going to be at the beginning of our excavator, which we are going to have ropes, so it's like an actual elevator. Come here, please. Come here. He's got a slime on his head. Brilliant. Okay, that's the end of that. Okay, this is getting quite long now, but I don't want to ramble on for too long. But they're going to be... We got it! We actually got it! The zombie arm! Okay, that was extremely lucky, and it's unpleasant. Save that for now. That is actually really good. And we got a shackle, a lucky one. We're going to equip that. Down here is all of the equipables that we can have. Actually, we have this now. It does so much damage. Like, all of this is like weak now. So I actually can't. Okay, so we've made some progress definitely now. Like, this is. That isn't. Oh, there we go. But yeah, we've made some progress now. Like, that is major progress. We've got a really good sword. That can last us right up to the next boss, which we may do. No, we won't next episode. But coming up will be the Eye of Cthulhu, which will be the first boss we do. Unless the King Slime decides to turn up, then that might be the next one. So I shall see you in the next episode. I do have an arm to wave my zombie on. So I'm just going to zoom in. So we'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.